Hi guys, welcome to my channel all about YouTubers 13. Today I'm making a quickish video on Armchair Detective. Yes, we're back once again with Armchair Detectives because I've been watching a few videos and there's a few I'd just like to comment on. It's kind of common knowledge now that he's releasing a new book and a documentary, and he thinks in his head that everything's original when it's not. He's not going to be using anything original, nothing. It's just like, you know, regurgitated material, content as such, and he's just going to narrate with it. Now he has got a worker, Bubbles I think her name is, yeah, her name is Bubbles, and it's kind of like she is the brains behind everything. You can tell that all the way. Without her he's dead in the water, although his channel is dying anyway. Watch my videos on his channel, losing subscribers, even Seeking the Truth with Dave has overtook him in the race for subscribers. So that just says it all. His protege has now overtook him. I even made, like, you know, a parody, a comedy race on it, so be sure to check that out. But anyway, on his channel he showed to the world, meaning his like few supporters what are left, now that he's gone on these wildish, outlandish conspiracies, they're all leaving him, and his chat's getting slower and it's mainly just full of mods. So that says a lot. It shows a lot and says a lot. But what it did show was a bit about a newspaper, and all it is, and it was for him to say invest into the documentary and it's all original and this is what we're using, and it was just a basic filter for a video editor. Excuse me, cat. No, mess my mic up. It's a basic video editor for video filter for video editing, and you can get them on Abode. They're free on Shotcut. I can name a good 10. And just to show that it's nothing superb, it's just a filter, you know, which is just a template, where instead when you normally have pictures in a newspaper, you can either put in words, your own pictures, or even videos. That's all he's done. So I thought I'll go one better than just showing his one, which is basic, and show you just one of the many other ones which do the same thing. As you can see there, it's just a basic move, but now sticking on the same events around his book, I also just want to bring a light something which else is said when he's been on a live, and it kind of goes along the lines of, if he knows something he expects everybody else to know, if he doesn't know something then he expects no one else to know. So if he does not know something, he expects it to be like, you know, elite, something special, when in fact it's just a generalised simple things. Please don't judge me or other people by your own standards. You know, some of us have kind of an higher intelligence, let's just say. Anyway, let's get on with it.
Barnes and Noble, let me show you guys. You people in England won't understand this. Well, not that you don't understand things, but you've probably never heard of Barnes and Noble, right?
What? Are you serious? You're just assuming once again that people in England wouldn't have heard of Barnes and Noble. Because of course I've heard of Barnes and Noble. Bloody hell. Yeah, I'm pretty well read, but I'm sure that's a thing that most people who can read at least would know. Common knowledge, kind of like there's, I don't know, say 50 states in America, 13 lines on the flag, each representing the first states. or Washington DC. The DC stands for District of Columbia and so forth. This is it kind of insults me, that it kind of insults our personal intelligence, as if we wouldn't know that. Come on, AD, wise up now. And that's not even it now. There's a couple of funny things to come, let me show you. Right, now we're going back to the days when he was able to just randomly go on a live and let random people come on. You know, come on live. This was before, I'm assuming anyway, I don't like to assume normally, but you can safely assume with AD in the current situation. It was assuming before he had, you know, before his trolls were coming out in droves and droves, or evidently there was already there, mind you. But anyway, just before he come on the live, he said, right, we're going to do this live, anybody can come on, I don't put up with trolls never get to come on here. And he made like a bit of a point saying that. Anyway.
Oh, I've got somebody called a Grim Reaper in chat. That's funny, isn't it? That's one of the trolls that actually got a troll channel. Pathetic. Got rid of them. The Grim Reaper turned up. This is a woman that thinks I don't know who she is.
I'm a practicing doctor at Johns Hopkins University. I'm a real soldier. I'm a ranger, baby.
Wow, that kind of put him in his place and showed him that he's not infallible. But we knew that anyway. But let's move on to the last one, because this one speaks for itself.
Access to CW, selling questions to be answered by CW, and therefore selling YT memberships and patrons for the channel speaking on his behalf, endorsed by him and blessed by him. The surrogate spokeswoman is running a money-making venture based on selling access to CW, selling questions to be answered by CW, and therefore selling YT memberships and patrons for the channel speaking on his behalf, endorsed by him and blessed by him.
Now all you need to do there is just change the words around. That's him speaking about him. And for the final thing,
she's pestering the Rusaks, pestering the Atkinsons, a woman who's got cancer, of course, directly. I mean, it's one thing to say things like on a YouTube show, another thing to go directly to them and harass them, right?
wow, two things there. See how he laughed when maniacally when he kind of spoke about that and the harassment, and not only that, it kind of summed him up and his way of thinking in a word. See how he said it's one thing to, you know, say on YouTube, on the internet, but it's another thing to go to their face and do it. So what's that saying in his head, that it's okay to do it on the internet as long as it's not to face? That's just justifying beyond means and blatant there. It's just, it just befuddles my mind. It really does. We've come to the end of today's video on AD. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to my donators, the ones who are mentioned and the ones who don't want to be mentioned. Also Angela, thank you. You are the best. Angela, thank you. Gina, thank you as well. Angela Cook. Anyone else, if you can donate, please in the PayPal below, just say if you want me to mention you, I will. If not, I won't. I fully, I live up to and I believe in anonymity if you want that. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. You all take care. Catch you on the rebound. Bye. Dum 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 dum.